Hey, everybody. Welcome to Heart Center Tarot. As always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. And as you can see, I have someone joining me. I have David from Tarot by the Bay.
Hello, everyone.
And yes, David is joining me because he's part of the announcement. So, what? Surprise!
Wait a minute, I'm already married.
Did I forget to tell you?
What heavens? The Mormons aren't the only ones that get to have
no, that's right. So, hi everyone that is coming in. We're going to give everyone a minute because I think the notices just kind of went out. And hey, Sherry Z, also known as Isabella. Hello, Sherry. Oh, Sherry, don't you say a word. Don't you say a word. So yeah, we are simulcasting to both David's channel and to my channel. And so just as folks are coming in, we're catching up. We're just talking about, the things that are coming up, and work is busy and all that kind of stuff. And everybody is dealing with the heat. And oh yeah, Val sent me a cute little email, and in it had a little picture of a cat laying on its back with its belly exposed, and there's a fan right beside it, kind of going back and forth, like yeah, reminded me very much of Clarity, our dog. And yeah, she gets in front of the AC and just like, don't touch me, don't look at me. Just
it hit 39 degrees Celsius yesterday, and we were darn close to hitting that again today.
Oh my gosh.
That's 100 degrees Fahrenheit for us American fans out there, but I could do the conversions. Since I work in the sciences, I had to actually know these things.
Yeah. That's okay. You know what? I have a little cheat sheet that I kind of have to refer to because that
Americans keep talking about Fahrenheits and miles.
Yeah. Now, here's the funny thing about that. I was almost 10 years old when we immigrated to Canada. Before that, living in the former Yugoslavia, in school, we learned the Celsius, we learned centimeters, meters, whatnot. It was nothing to do it.
Sure.
So coming to Canada, I now have to relearn, and I have to learn ounces and inches and feet and everything else. Once that was in my head, then it's like, okay, we're going to go to the Celsius, and we're going to go to, and I went, no, like my mind cannot go back and forth. So it is confusing to me between the two. I still refer to the inches and whatnot. So yeah. Yes, Sherry. Yeah, used to know the conversions. Yeah, and then boom. Yeah. Nice. Amanda Carroll says, so grateful for the mild weather here in Seattle at the moment. Nice. Nice. Yeah, we had a little bit of a breeze all day, so it was kind of nice to have it every once in a while. So,
are you being impacted by the wildfires that are up there right now?
We were. Yeah, we were in the very beginning. Now we still do to some extent, but not as bad as it was before. Like there's still days where, if the wind is blowing in the right direction, you kind of get the haze, but not nearly as bad as it was initially, which was, something else.
I'm visiting friends in Niagara Falls, Ontario, in 2 weeks. I'll be flying out.
Oh,
So
nice.
I'll bring my N95 mask with me. I don't know how bad Ontario is getting it. I have to follow up with them.
You know what? I think as with most places, it changes from day to day.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, you know what? I think there's enough in you here that maybe I can start. I can tease you a little bit about what's going on. So, as I said in my little thumbnail, if I'm going to dream, I'm going to dream big. It doesn't take any more or any less energy. So, I'm shooting for the stars. So, the first thing that I wanted to let you guys in on is I am inching closer. I'm only 190 some away from 2,000 subscribers. Yeah, I listen. If you had told me 2 years ago that this is where I'd be,
Mm-hmm.
I would have told you you were delusional. But here we are. So as soon as I reach that 2,000 mark, we'll pick a date and I'm going to do some giveaways. So, there's going to be some card decks, maybe some readings, who knows? So, you'll have to come for that. You'll have to be present in order um, to participate in the draw and to win. But you know what? That's 200 subscribers is it's not asking a lot, really. So I have put it out to the universe that I would like to accomplish that by the end of this month or as soon as possible. So there,
Okay.
right? Yeah. By the end of the or as soon as possible. It might take me into August. That's okay. I'm all right with that. So mark that down on your calendars, you guys, and just keep checking back on the community page, and we'll see um, how that is going to progress. And yes, Amanda Carroll, a party. And hey, Janet, Gina M is here. Sherry said, Ron Unconditional Love is here. Sherry, of course, is here. And Fleck, Starhawk. Did I miss anybody? No Self. Of course, you're somebody. Viviani is here. Thank you for being here. Rossi's Dan. Okay, I think. Oh, Sherry Z, did I already mention you? Anyway, if you're here and I missed you, you know what? I'm feeling like a kid a couple hours before Christmas morning. Like I've woken up early and I'm just waiting for everybody else to wake up so I can say, "Come on, let's go, let's go." So, the next bit of news is that David and I are having so much fun doing the political readings together. And so many of you have said, "Oh, you want more collaborations," and so, you enjoy us as a team. Totally appreciate that. So we are going to start a bi-weekly political reading chat, and it's going to be called Taco Tuesdays. Taco, as in TALK-O. So we're going to talk about things. All right. No, Amanda Carroll, we're not getting married. His wife would have a problem with that.
That's we all have to switch to Mormonism, and then maybe we can make it all work.
There you go. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Sherry, for posting that. Yeah. So I am so looking forward to that. And our first actual is going to be this coming Tuesday at 7 p.m., right?
Is it this Tuesday? Yeah, I don't have my phone with me. Yeah, so it'll be something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So really looking forward to that, and just kind of concentrating on the political readings, because most of you know that's kind of where I started, was with the political readings, and I still enjoy them. I still like to go back. 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So actually, if you guys, I'm going to send the thumbnail to David as well, but if I haven't already done that, but go to my community page and I'll put it on there, and you'll see the little thumbnail and everything that goes with it. It's cute. It's adorable. So, and yeah, Tarot Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. It's going to be Taco Tuesday.
I think she
And
did consider. I think Amanda, she did consider Tarot Tuesday, as I recall.
yes, yeah. And it just, it just kind of sounded like, no, I think I wanted something catchy, something that was going to get your attention, like something a little different. So anyway, and when that popped into my head, I thought, oh, that's it. That's it. All righty. Now, the big drum roll. Okay. And some of you, yeah, every day is Terror Day when you're Marina. Thank you, Sally. Yes. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but if you go into Heart Center Tarot, the main page, you're going to see a little button up there, and it says join. So my big announcement is that I have started memberships. And I thought about this long and hard, and you guys have been with me on this on this journey right from the beginning. So if it wasn't for your support, encouragement, and everything else, I don't know that I would be here where I am, and I would be enjoying this as much as I am. And you have contributed so much to my growth that I have been able to, sort of invest in a few things to get the program going and whatnot. So I'm going to have 3 levels of membership. It's going to be Heart Center Tarot beginners, Heart Center Tarot graduate, and Heart Center Tarot alumni. And of course, the higher up you go, the more benefits that you get. Now, when you go and check out the join page and you see the price, don't have a fit, don't have a bird, because what you're going to see, it's in Canadian dollars. Okay. So I think that when I checked on Friday with the conversion rate, if you go with the top tier, which is $24.99 Canadian a month, it works out to something
about
like
$1.50 US. The
yeah,
rate is terrible.
pretty much. Yeah, it'll be $6.43 US. So anyway,
It's close to like $20, isn't it? Because it's about 8/10. The Canadian dollar to US dollar is about usually 80 cents to the dollar, plus or minus a couple cents either way.
Yeah, and you know what? When I checked on Friday, because that was one of my past lives, was as a foreign exchange trader.
No
Yeah, we were 34 cents. 34 cents. So yeah, if you, for every Canadian dollar, you would get I think 135 or something US. I'm too excited now. I'm vibrating. So figure it out yourself. But anyway, it works out to be really, really decent. So it's not, too much. And some of the things that you can look forward to, go check out the different levels for yourself, whatever you're comfortable with. And I do want to say, for those people that do not. Yes, sell rods, it is up. Yeah. Um, for those of you that do not join, nothing changes for you. I'm, everything still carries on and goes on and whatnot. Um, it's just that those who do become members, I just get to spend a little more time with them. That's all. And it's my kind of my yeah. 1 Canadian is 76 US.
Oh, that's a good exchange rate for the U.S.
It is extremely good. Yeah, yeah.
I
So
have to send some money to my friends in Canada just because. Here you go.
yeah, exactly.
Starting with Marina at Hearts and Tarot and working out from there.
Exactly. So anyway, I do invite you to go to take a look. Um, Once you join, there'll be a little message there for you, and I do hope that you will consider um, kind of going on this journey with me. So that is my big announcements, and I can't tell you how thrilled I am that. Oh, what can I say? Like I said, I'm like a kid that woke up early in the morning. It's Christmas Day, and I'm just waiting for everyone else to wake up so that
I'm really excited for you. I really hope this works out well for you.
yeah, I do too. Yeah, yeah. Hello, Powerball.
Yeah, right.
Excellent, Nancy. Excellent. That's right. Yeah. If you're gonna dream big, right? Yeah. So Sell Rod says 25 Canadian is 1890 US. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. So thank you, Sally. You're hired. You're the Heart Center Tarot accountant now. So yeah. Sherry says it shows 1999 when I click on it.
They may not have the up-to-date day-to-day pricing on it. They may
Yeah,
have a set price
conversion or
before that.
whatever, but yeah, absolutely. Oh, statistician. That's right. Yeah, And I think that for whatever country that you're subscribing from, it will convert it automatically to your country's currency, right? Which, yeah, which means that it's you don't have to do anything. It'll show up. The membership fee will show up, I believe, in your country's currency. But you can correct me if I'm wrong on that. So that out of the way, and David has been sitting here very patiently for 17 minutes. So, shall we take a look at some of this stuff that's going on?
Sure. I got my cards up. I'm ready to go.
Absolutely. Okay. One of the things, and thank you, Sherry, for posting David's channel. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, go down in the description of the video and you'll see all of you'll see David's contact information, his YouTube channel. So by all means, go on there, give him a share, like, subscribe. You know what to do, right?
All the YouTube stuff.
Yeah, all the YouTube stuff. Exactly. A friend of mine used to have a very short message on her answering machine. Hi, I'm not here. You know what to do.
Yep.
That's perfect.
You know the drill, Pink.
Just do it. Okay, so listen. The one, and I can't remember his name now, but the one general in Russia that kind of quote unquote disappeared for a while. They couldn't find him, and then they said, "Oh no, they found him, but he's resting."
Yeah. I don't like it. If I were a Russian, I wouldn't like it if somebody said I was on vacation and resting peacefully.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I am already a big fan of Randy Rainbow. Are you kidding me? Oh yeah, one of the ones I follow. I think he is absolutely phenomenal, and what a talent. Yeah.
I know
Well,
Randy
the
Rainbow.
man is
Randy Rainbow is amazing. The name is I got to look it up. Sergey Suravinkin.
yeah. Okay.
I
Yeah.
know, Nancy, and you've got like 4 or 5 years of Randy Rainbow at least to catch up with. So enjoy your
Oh
life.
yeah.
Thank you, so Rods.
Yes, absolutely. So
I'm
yeah,
back to it one way in of us with you.
yeah. I want is how restful is he? Is he restful that he might be able to sit up and take nourishment in the morning, or is he restful in that he's not there anymore?
This vision of him just being strapped to a chair, being fed.
Kind of like Weekend at Bernie's.
I just I don't I
Yeah,
do not. This card wants to pop up. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got here.
I know Sherry. I know that's his real name. Yeah, that's amazing. Huh.
Ace of Cups. Where's Putin?
Wow.
What do we have here?
Hey Sheila, nice to see you.
Okay. Okay. I think there's kind of two ways I can go with this one. I bring folks down.
Uh-huh.
The signifying card I have is the Ace of Cups. So strong emotions.
Yep.
And center underneath it is the Emperor. We've got the Six of Wands, victory card, and balanced off by the Five of Swords, which is the card of like winning at all costs type of thing. And then there's the burden card underneath. I think one of two things has happened. He is definitely under house arrest and probably being tortured. Because of his support for Prigozhin on this, he needs to be taught a lesson. He needs to be taught that the emperor's in charge. And when you give your support, your emotional support to somebody, you're going to pay a heavy, heavy price for this. And this is the card that makes me think he's being tortured. He's got this huge burden over him, and he's probably, crying out in pain type of thing. I said there was two ways of reading it. The other way to read it is that, he is somebody, he could come out victorious on this. He could be imprisoned, come out victorious on this, because in this scenario, he's holding a lot of cards because he was supportive of Prigozhin. But I think, I don't know. I don't trust Putin. I don't like Putin. And Putin torturing somebody would be par for the course with him. If he's not torturing him, it's because there's some other concern. This is the only thing that's given me hope that this guy is alive and unharmed. That's giving me hope. This one makes me think that he's being taught a lesson.
Yeah, absolutely. And Sherry said, welcome, new member. Thank you.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that. So yeah, I too get the Ace of Cups. So yeah, there is, like you say, there is a lot of emotion behind it, a lot of the, you betrayed me kind of talk. I get the Queen of Swords, and I think the conversation that he and Putin had was a very heated one, in that he tried to explain to Putin the things that he was doing wrong, and Putin did not take kindly to that. So, as much as this guy is trying to explain to him that, look, what you're doing is ripping everything apart. That's why people are following Prigozhin. That's why they're doing all those things. yeah, Putin really isn't listening. He's too busy. He's too busy with the Knight of Cups, telling the story that he wants to tell. Right? They just relax. Everything's okay. I've got it under control. Right? Um, yeah, there's a decision to be made going forward, and I think my last card was the Six of Swords. I think if he isn't in prison, I think he's gone.
The the Six of Wands to me is like, I think he was a war hero or something along those lines, and
Yes.
to kill him outright. Again, you have the Six of Wands, you got the hero versus the Five of Swords, that you can't question the Emperor. You got to do everything the Emperor tells you to.
Yes.
So there's conflicting energies there.
Yeah.
I would say he's alive for right now. I don't think he's been offed. I don't know what his political future will be, and that might be something that's decided after this war is over with, and if Putin's still in power, which I don't think is going to.
Yeah.
Putin will be in power when this is done. So
yeah. Well, and that could be the Six of Swords here. Is just
Yeah.
they
Going
just
to
put him away.
Yeah,
Right.
Putin removed, and then the next guy in charge probably isn't going to kill this guy. Might relieve him, might put him in charge. Who knows?
Exactly, because Putin is going through generals like you know what.
Yeah.
Don't want to say that part out loud. So, thank you all for being here. I really enjoy knowing that you're there and you're supportive and all that good stuff. And don't forget to go over to David's channel and like he says, do the YouTube thing.
Exactly.
So,
hey Sherry, since you're a new member, you got to ask a question. Throw a
Hey!
question out there.
That's right.
With this.
Yeah. So if you guys do have any, political type questions, whatnot, because excuse me. Yeah, put them in all caps, and we'll certainly take a read, take a look at them. So apparently the quarterly financial report for the election.
Oh God, yes. Yes, I just did a reading on that one today. Mr. DeSantis is not looking so hot.
No, he's not. And I laughed when they said, that Trump said he raised 35 million. And I thought, oh, okay, 350,000, in other words, in real money, right? Now, more and more videos of desperate Russian soldiers surfacing. Could you read on the morale of the Russian soldiers?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, when I was doing my reading, it's like one of the interesting parts reading it was that DeSantis, most of his donors are maxed out. So,
yes.
And I think they're corporate donors too. It's big donors, it's not little ones, which sort of indicates that he doesn't have a groundswell, like a grassroots type.
Exactly.
Mission that's being given to him.
Yeah.
And he's burning through money so fast, he's actually laying people off. Not good signs. Not good signs at all.
No. So how you want to do them? Well, okay, let's do them one at a time. So
do you want to do Russian soldiers? Do you want to do on the campaign finance?
Oh, okay, we'll do the campaign finance. Yeah. How accurate are those numbers? Because I'm thinking
for Trump.
For all of them, I think that, with the exception of a few, like Pence is so far behind, he thinks he's first. It's ridiculous.
He's being laughed.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I don't trust a damn thing Trump puts out there. It's like, take whatever Trump says and just ignore it. He's got a bunch of money, and call with that. I would assume the numbers are accurate because there's no reason for anybody else to make up stuff. Trump's the only one that's going to make up stuff.
Well, and of course, and that's why, he brought in more money than anybody. And he's got more disposable money than anybody. And he's got, and apparently that's not true. Apparently DeSantis has a little more disposable income, I think, than Trump does. If I remember how the graph went.
Yeah, the way it read is that DeSantis out fundraised Trump during that quarter, but Trump has like twice as much money in the coffers as DeSantis. Again, but that's those are Trump numbers, and Lord knows what they really are. I'm sure they're both greatly exaggerated. As far as everybody else in the field, DeSantis is out earning everybody else. And I think he had more money than everybody with the exception of Tim Scott. Tim Scott was the only one that was on par with him for the actual money in campaign coffers. But DeSantis is spending money hand over fist, so he's running out. His burn rate is huge.
Yeah, exactly. All righty. Yeah, they are trying so hard to get money from the little guy. Coming up with all kinds of ideas. Yeah, no matter what they bring in. Okay, the Three of Cups. They're going to celebrate that somebody gave them $1.25. Hoo-hoo, and it's a big deal. Well, and basically what they're doing is they're asking for money from those that are least able to give it, right? And they're using that fear tactic to try to get it with the Five of Pentacles. And then I've got the Seven of Pentacles, where they're sitting back and they're watching to see what's coming in.
Yep.
What's going on. And then I get the Ace of Wands. Somebody's going to come up with a brilliant idea of how they're going to spin this, and make it look like it's a lot better than it is, and it's not going to work. People are going to see through it because I get the Ten of Wands. So they've been able to in the past kind of convince people that black is white, and that's not the case anymore. Yeah. What'd you get?
It's funny. I got very similar cards to you. Come on down. Okay, so as my signifier, I got the Ace of Cups.
Wow.
And center underneath it is the Seven of Pentacles. And flanked by the Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Cups, and I got the Ten of Cups underneath. What is this telling me? We're back to the culture wars. At first I was thinking this is fear about money, but I think this is, we've got to keep the culture wars going. We have to keep spurring outrage because outrage sells. And the more outrage you can sell, the more money comes in. And this money's coming in because you're trying to get the nomination for the GOP. That's the ultimate goal. So they're going to look at a couple of different things. One, they're going to look at children. So they're going to fundraise off of children, whether it's this new movie that came out about child sex trafficking, or or about families and keeping families together. Or heaven forbid, I don't know how they'll fundraise off of taking away women's rights to abortion, but hey, if they can do it, they'll do it. Right to lifers, they'll hit the right to lifers with it. And they will also they'll also go back to that old trope about how Republicans are really good with money and you need to elect us because we're really good with money because Biden's going to spend it all. And what's interesting is that Three of Cups, they're going to, it's like there's three things that they're going to keep going back and celebrate. It's like the celebrating past victories and keep wanting to bring them back up. So they're going to talk about uh, uh, trans people and immigrants and like Planned Parenthood. No, they'll come up with their three big talking points that scare the bejesus out of people. You know, guns, whatever those three things are, and they'll just keep hammering it home and just basically they're just going to try to keep the money coming in. That's
ultimately, that's the goal. Yeah.
But they prey on people's emotions. That's what they do.
Yeah, and I think with your the three big things, absolutely. It's the government wants to take away your guns.
Yep.
The immigrants are coming to take your jobs.
Yep.
And the Democrats have put us into such a financial hole that we will never be able to get out. So we're the ones, you got to come to us. Otherwise, there goes your, pension, there goes this, there goes that. When they're the first ones who want to get rid of all those social programs.
Yep.
Yeah, totally. Totally. All righty. Listen, I got some questions.
I gotta say that Sherry Z did get a question up there.
Yes, she did. I got it.
All right.
I got it. Okay, so Nancy Markle wants to know, will there be universal health care soon?
Okay. I guess what's the definition of soon? Soon. Timelines with tarot. You're asking a lot. Well, if you move to Canada.
Yeah, right away.
Exactly.
Yeah, right off the bat.
It's one of those things I think about my friends and how much they get paid or don't get paid for their jobs up there. And it's like, how do they ever retire? Then it's like, oh, but you don't have to worry about healthcare. You got healthcare covered. Oh, that's such a huge expense for retirees in the United States.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Look at the universal healthcare. So I'm assuming we're talking about the U.S. here. And there's that Ace of Pentacles just came up. Money.
Ah, Nancy Markle, your husband is a Canadian. Good taste, girl. Good taste.
Let's see. What do we got? Let's go. Hey, look at that. That's a yes. Well, we're soon. Yes. Got it. Okay,
go ahead.
All right. Young people. Page of Pentacles. This is coming through with that new idea, those new values. This is that want for healthcare. Pentacles are about money, but they're also about health. So this is coming forward and really addressing young people. Obviously, the older you get, the more you need that healthcare. But it's also understanding for young people that universal healthcare is a good thing for everybody to have. And here's what gives me hope. Exactly. You've got the star card underneath and women celebrating. So to me, it's like we're going to come through with this idea of universal health care, and people are going to celebrate that idea. And the three, to me, is the three houses or the three branches of government. But in this case, you got the presidency, the Senate, and the House of Representatives. You could also, if you want to look at it, this could be the presidency, Congress, and the Supreme Court, because you need the Senate and the House to be able to bring for the Democrats to control them, to bring the legislation forward and be passed and signed by the president. You might need the Supreme Court because people will challenge those cases to the Supreme Court. But if Congress, passes the law, Congress passes the law, and as long as it's not against the Constitution, and it's not, then just like Social Security is not against the Constitution, it goes through. So I see a lot of celebration. So I think if and when the Democrats hold all three houses, they're going to work very hard on this, and they're going to come up with new ideas. But mostly, they need to engage young people. They need to engage young people to let young people know that this is valuable to them and that they have a stake in this and that they need their help in generating what universal healthcare looks like. And in the end, again, star card underneath it. That's fantastic. That is just it. It's something that comes together, and it's going to be amazing. It may not be amazing when it first gets legislated, but it's one of those things that over time it will grow and be perfected. And we get to choose from all the universal health cares that exist in the world today. We don't have to create it. We can just borrow what's already out there. What they know works.
Yeah. You don't have to reinvent the wheel.
And you should.
I think I got very, very similar. I got started off with the hangman, which is, it's kind of a it's hanging there. There's people can make arguments on both sides, whether they're they're speaking to a larger audience or not. And what's required is cooler minds, right? That temperance is okay. Don't give into the scary things. Think about what's being offered, and it's beneficial to everyone. It works for everyone. Meanwhile, we've got some people who are, oh, no, this is illusion and delusion, and they're going to come in and they're going to do this and they're going to do that, and you're not going to end up with anything. And, you don't need that. You don't want the government telling you where to go. And same old story. And I get that, the Page of Pentacles as well.
Yeah.
And then I get the Page of Cups.
Oh, nice.
So I think you're absolutely right that it is going to be the younger people, thank goodness, that are going to say, okay, you know what? No, I've seen what my parents have gone through. I've seen the things that have happened due to illness and grandma lost her house and all that good stuff. I'm not going to have that happen to me. And let's face it, at the bottom of the deck, is the what is that? The Empress. So,
oh, good. That's a great card.
I think it is going to work out. This, I can say that now. This younger generation is a lot smarter than some of the people in power.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And absolutely, Hilda Flores said something about, where are we? We must all get out and vote. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Don't think that your vote doesn't count. It does. It does.
Again, the Moms of Liberty down in Florida overtaking school boards. Believe me, if they're overtaking school boards, it's because they understand or have been directed to do that, because the powers that be understand that holding control at the local level is the foundation that you need to build everything up. So they're trying to take control at the local level, which tells you that you should be trying to take control at the local level because it actually means something. Are the tourists that are joining the Russian army Cuban conscripts? I don't know. There were. I haven't even read on that story. There's tourists joining the Russian army, eh? Yes, because everybody wants to do that. Oh, Lordy.
Why would if I was a tourist, I don't know that I would want to go visit Russia right about now. Mm-hmm. Hey, Jessree. Rossi, Stan, hi. Sonia Panola, if I haven't said hi to you, if I haven't seen you before. Okay, the tourists that are joining the Russian army, Cuban conflict. No.
I'm not getting that. I can't. I'm not getting that they're tourists or that they're from Cuba. I'm not necessarily getting where they're from, but to me, they're mercenaries. They're hiring mercenaries.
Yeah.
So coming down here, what I have is the Empress. Taking. Okay. Sometimes you'll use this as the Mother Russia card, but and this is the Mother Russia card, and then we've got the Nine of Pentacles. So this is to me like people that need nurturing, need resources, and then they're being paid handsomely to come on here. You've got the Tower, because things are either where they are at, things are really bad, so they need money, or more to the point, things are going really, really bad for Russia. So Russia is offering a bunch of money to people to come out and basically join the meat grinder that is the Russian military. King of Cups. To me, it's King of Cups is going to represent. Okay, got it. This is these are the people coming over, the tourists coming over. They're trying to take care of their families. You know, this is an emotional decision. They might be destitute at home, and this is a way for them to make sure their families are fed. Money's coming in to house, clothe, and feed their families, assuming that they have families. And that family could be, if they're a young man, that's their parents and their siblings and stuff like that. So that's what they get here. Could they be Cubans? Sure, why not? But I think it's going to be anybody who's coming from a poor nation that doesn't have much opportunity and looks at this warfare or being a mercenary as a way to help themselves and their families out.
Yeah. I'm thinking more along the lines of, let's say, Afghanistan, Kurdistan, those that are close by, where it's not difficult to overly difficult to get into Russia. And yeah, I think you're right. I got the King of Cups as well. I also got the King of Wands. So, and with the King of Wands, I got the Two of Wands. So this was something that they had sort of talked about and planned, and knew that they were going to put into play, and offer it to different countries if they needed to. But this was something that they had been working on, and it feels like more countries that are closer to Russia. I think ultimately, well, I got the star, but in this case, it kind of feels like, you know, it's we're going to find out about it. It's going to be revealed. Someone's going to say, "What? Cuba? No, not Cuba. Kyrgyzstan. We are from Kyrgyzstan." You know, that, whatever. But yeah, and I think you're absolutely right. This is kind of a worst case scenario for those people, and it's like, well, you know, I die at home, or and I watch my family die, or I die over there. Right. What's the difference? You know, so. Yeah, you know what, Sonia? Yeah, Cuba is. Yeah, they don't have a lot, but what they're very similar to some European countries, in that they know that they're poor. You don't have to remind them that they're poor, but it's like, yeah, well, okay, so I'm poor, you know. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do a song and dance or whatever. It's a mindset. It's a mindset. Okay. And
there we go.
Sherry.
That's too true.
Sherry.
Good Lord.
Sherry, my sister.
Oh, okay. So basically, pick one.
Okay. Yeah.
What's the issue to be defeated? I'm curious on that one.
Issue.
Sherrod Brown. Re-elect Sherrod Brown. Issue be defeated. Or is that a re-elect, or are they trying to recall?
Yeah, give us a little more, Cheryl.
Certainly, I could do Jim Jordan. I'll do different ones on Jordan and Vance. Jordan's in trouble. He is in big trouble. Basically with the university students, the men that were sexually molested by the doctor when Jordan was the wrestling coach there. Issue one is that they're allowed to go forward with that lawsuit, which means there's going to be discovery and there's going to be information that comes out that will not be flattering to Jim Jordan. And he's got no defense.
Yeah.
He's got no defense with this whatsoever. Let's see. Come on down. Let's see. We'll give you the live throw here. Secrets, but secrets to be revealed. Chariot, decisions to be made. Ace of Swords. Ouch. Okay. What's going on with Jim Jordan is his secrets are about to be revealed. There are secrets, things we don't know about with him that are going to be revealed. And you got Two of Swords. You can either settle this case or you let it go to trial. And right now, it looks like this case is going to be going to trial because it's a lawsuit against the university. And the university is going to try and settle it. They're going to try and pay these young men off, or they're men now, they're my age, but they're going to try and pay these men off. And eventually these men will get paid, but I don't think they're going to take the first offer because they want the truth revealed. They want the truth out there. They're going to put forward this case and they know they've got a strong case. It's not so much the money as much as getting the story out there and holding the people who were accountable to account. That's what I get with Jim Jordan.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just start. I've started that, and we can.
That issue. Yeah.
That's
okay,
right. Yeah. And it's about the also the abortion when added to the ballot. Yeah.
Yeah. The Republicans are trying to do some end around that. If you want to make an amendment to the state constitution, they want to change it from a simple majority to 60%, and they're trying to do that because I think in August or in like a month or 6 weeks time, they're going to vote on codifying women's reproductive rights into the Constitution.
Exactly.
Republicans, man.
I know.
I used to be a Republican. I'm sorry. I used to be one.
David, get off my channel.
I know, right? That party left me in the dust in the 90s. And
I know.
And it's just, I kept waiting for them to come back, and they never did. They finally, even my identical twin brother, who's been a much stauncher Republican than myself, right around the time that Trump got elected, he's like, these people are crazy. They left him behind. He hasn't changed parties. I'm a registered Democrat now because I know the Republicans aren't coming back. And to be really honest, if I had my way, I'd be a progressive because
I know
that is the way of the future, and it's the kindest way. It just takes some maturity and some life experiences to get there.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I repeat myself.
Yeah, for Jimmy. Hilda Florida says, "You are forgiven, David. Welcome to the light."
Well, it's one of those things. I grew up in a really conservative household, so it just took a long time to sort of throw out what I was raised with. My dad was very involved in politics. And my dad was a smart guy, so I figured if he was voting that way, I should vote that way too. All four of us in the house did that way, and now none of the kids vote Republican except for my brother, and even he wouldn't vote for Trump. He voted for Biden and Harris on that last election because
perfect.
Yeah, and he didn't vote for Trump the previous one. All right, let's see. Will the abortion? Will the Michigan State Constitution is Ohio State Constitution, will it be changed?
Yes.
To 60%.
Yeah, that's the.
I want to see that.
That's the vote that they're having August the 8th. When most people are finishing up their holidays and busy getting kids ready for school and concentrating on 1,000 other things.
Will they pass it? They're definitely trying to steal. They're trying to steal it here. They're trying to fool people into this, and this is women's health that's on here. I don't think. I mean, this might be wishful thinking on my part. I don't think they're going to do it for the simple fact that they're trying to fool people into taking away women's reproductive rights. basically. They're trying to sneak it past folks, but it's a huge burden to do this, and people are awake and aware, and they're wary of this. People are like, "Oh my God, you want to change this to 60%?" It's like, what does that mean? You know, they're sitting there like, "Oh my God, what does that mean when you change it to 60%?" And I think with the 9 of Wands and 10 of Wands, I think there's too much resistance that you're going to find in the state to allow that to happen. They're going to try and sneak it past, and the reason is they want to take away women's reproductive rights. But I don't think folks in Ohio are going to play the fool on this one.
No, not at all. Not at all. Yeah, thank you, Linda Thompson. She says she likes the two of us together. Thank you. Yeah, you know what? I kind of, yeah, they are determined to hang on to what they have. Like that they know that once they no longer have the power, and what's coming is people are going to be dancing in the streets and saying, yeah, ding dong, the witch is dead, right? So yeah, they're very much trying to just do as I say, not as I do, right? I've got the emperor, and yeah, very much the just do what I tell you, you know, leave it. This emperor almost reminds me of you know, don't worry your pretty little head about that. Let me take care of that.
I'm sorry. Whenever I hear that, I just think I do use that phrase in the most sarcastic tone ever, and I usually use it at my wife with the knowledge, knowing I'm going to be in big trouble with it because I'm purposely baiting her.
Exactly.
But she also knows I'm baiting.
Yeah, and they know it's, you know, that they know they're selling a bad deal here. But no, I think women in particular kind of are going to be not only taking the lead here, but I think that the women are going to be telling the boys in their family, listen, you're too strong and too manly of a man to worry about that. So you go in there and you vote the way that I tell you to vote. So yeah, no, I don't think that this is going to go through. And Sherry said, had to step up for a minute and catch some of the lightning show going on outside. Oh my gosh, I love to watch lightning, and tonight the sky gods are going full out. Oh, you know, I got to be honest with you. I love a good lightning and thunder show. Yeah. All righty. So the other thing that we can ask is, well, we did the Jordan Vance. Okay.
Yeah, look, for one quick one, Sherry, with regards to JD Vance, people, you know, he's at a decision point, and decisions need to be. He needs to make decisions fast. I think it's because with Trump going down, he needs to decide if he's going to be the heir apparent to MAGA. He's been planning his actions, knowing that he needs to move quickly. He's got a plan in mind that he's going to put, and a plan of action that he's going to put into action. He's going to reach out to the MAGA crowd and really solidify his relationship with them, and then basically let that relationship with MAGA steep over time because he wants money. So Trump is Trump, and Trump owns MAGA. JD Vance is the MAGA heir apparent, but he dare not take any action against Trump, because when you take action against Trump, you end up ostracizing the base, or being ostracized by the base. Yeah. Do not be surprised if he becomes Trump's VP. Trump may want to, may not want to. Vance has never crossed him, So that could get him as a Trump VP candidate. But I think anything other than that, JD Vance is just going to shut that up, and he's just going to play it. And once Trump is gone, JD Vance is going to fill that vacuum because there's a lot of money to be made there.
Yes. Yeah. I wonder if you read the second Trump employee. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on now. Hold on. I had to leave for a minute too, but I wonder if you've read on the second Trump employee who's a target in the doc indictments.
Ooh, I didn't know there was a second employee on there.
No, I did not either, but apparently we can take a look at that.
One thing I did see was that Walt Nada, his full first name is Waltine, like saltine.
I know. Yeah. No,
NK,
you're not. It depends on whose chat you're in. Okay, because David and I are live streaming to both channels, we can see everybody's posts. You, however, you're only seeing the posts that are in the room, in the chat where you happen to be. So you're not seeing, if you're in on David's channel, you're not seeing the chat that's going on my channel. And if you're in my channel, you're not seeing what's going on David's channel. So you're not losing it. Yeah,
it looks like most of the chats are coming in on Marina's channel here.
Aww.
If I'm assuming that the paper clips or whatever that symbol is Marina's channel, and the ones without it or the ones with paper clips are my channel, and the ones without paper clips are hers. At least the way I see it, like Starhawk, for instance, on mine doesn't have a paper clip on it.
That could be. I'm not 100%, but you know what? I'm glad it doesn't matter where you come from. I'm glad you're here. Yeah. Okay. So Starhawk says apparently a target letter was sent, but don't know who got it. Second Trump. You know, just so I'm not too drunk. No. You're fine, okay?
Hilda, I was just asking if you're viewing this channel through the link on my community page, or if you joined it through the link on Marina's page.
Yeah.
And that'll let me know if
okay, MK is on David's. Okay, so the paperclip is yours.
Yeah, the paperclip. I see a paperclip on this, so that would mean that's on my side.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. That means Hilda's on the page. All right.
Okay.
So who's the second person? God. Let's see.
You know what? Unless she's already been deposed or talked to or whatever, I'm thinking that that Rona, the woman that was his secretary at Trump.
Mm-hmm. Rona Barrett.
Is that what it was, Rona Barrett?
Yeah, Rona Barrett.
Okay. Wow.
Ooh. Okay.
Well, yeah, they're looking at it, and it's got to be somebody big because they're keeping it close to the chest.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you and I are getting the same cards.
I think so.
We are getting the same cards. Okay.
Yeah.
So the general situation that I'm getting with this, we have Two of Wands. I think this person. I'm not really getting a read on the person per se. What I'm getting a read on is the case, and we have plans for this person. Whether this person is flipped or not, I don't know, but they're probably going forward with getting this person to testify for the state. And right now they're evaluating the information that this person has and how to incorporate that information into their case. In the past, we have the Ace of Wands. They went after this guy. They found out about him. They went after him. They went after him hard, and they went after him fast. Now things are changing very quickly. He probably got a lawyered up, and maybe did a proffer or something along those lines, and
Yeah.
is giving them a lot of information fast that's illuminating the secrets. It's filling in timelines. Like if there was a like on the security cameras, there's data missing. This person might know where that data is, or if it got erased, or maybe they copied it before they erased it. So there's information coming out that we don't know about, and the Justice Department is sitting on it because they're going to let Trump hang himself. And then, once they've got this guy's data, they have to turn over because it's evidence, it's part of discovery. They just don't necessarily have to do it right away.
Yeah, right away.
It'll get turned over, and they may even give it over in a big tranche so that it's buried and they don't see it right away. But justice is here. Justice will be served. And I see like the Justice Department just sitting there like, come at me, bro. Let's see what you got now that we got this guy sitting in our camp. They are looking, Justice Department is looking smug as F right now.
Yep.
Okay, how many cards do we overlap on that one?
Well, you know what? I think, did you get the Four of Swords?
I sure did.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
You were saying they were sitting on it. That's like, oh man, we got that one in common.
Yeah, so it's interesting. I start off with the Three of Wands, right? They were waiting for this person to come in. They were in their sights. They were waiting. This person has come in. They have gotten what they want, and like you said, now they're just kind of sitting on it. Okay, they are, and this is what the Page of Wands. They're just waiting for the right time, and when the right time comes, it's going to be heartbreak for the Emperor.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's kind of like being the first one awake on Christmas morning and waiting for everyone to wake up. They're guarding, and they're keeping this very, very quiet. Not too many people know about it, and I think that when we find out who it is, we're going to be shocked. Yeah. Huh? Gotta love it.
Yep. This is just going to be one of those. This is going to be one of those great surprises.
I think so. Yeah.
Something
Trump is so okay. Oh dear, Nancy. Maybe after Trump and his cronies are gone, maybe they can go back. I personally always liked McCain. Yes, Hilda. You know what? There was a lot of things that I did not always agree with John McCain.
Yeah.
But he was a man of integrity.
Yeah.
Like I admired that about him, right? I admired that he kind of said it like it was. And he probably is turning over in his grave at the thought that Trump, like they couldn't elect me president, but they elected him. Like, WTF, guys, really. So totally. All righty. Listen, we are at 1 hour and 8 minutes, and it's Sunday night, and I don't want to keep you any later because I'm sure that you probably want to spend a little bit of time with the missus. I don't blame you one bit.
Yeah, I've got my salad waiting for me. I decided today I'm going vegetarian, so my wife cooked up a bunch of sausages just to torture me.
Oh, I like her.
Oh, she's wonderful. I told her that I would eat chicken while doing that. She wants me to transition. Basically, I'm trying to eat healthier. I've not been taking very good care of myself, so it's just here we go. You're having your major announcement. I have my announcement too. I'm trying to get healthier.
There you go. And for those of you who came in late, check out the memberships. I'm going to go put a thumbnail up about that. David and I are going to be doing a bi-weekly political reading. and it's going to be called Taco Tuesdays. Taco as in TALK-O. And also, as soon as I hit the 2,000 subscribers, we're going to have a party. We're going to do some giveaways. It's going to be a thing. Okay, so just keep your eyes and ears open for it. David, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And don't forget also, you forgot the last part of it, is that she's also now taking paid subscriptions.
Yes.
And if she gets after she gets 100 people, she's going to give me back the rest of my body. So I'm not just this disembodied floating head on the screen.
There you go. There, I can do that. I have the power. Okay.
All you fans out there, I could be the computer on that one.
There you go. Anyway, love having you here. Enjoy reading with you. It's always such a pleasure. I love the energy flow and everything else. So, yeah, say hi to the missus. Eat all your vegetables, and I'll see you on Tuesday.
On Tuesday night.
Tuesday night. All right. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Everyone, have a great night. We'll see you in a few days.